Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be an update for my Partners in Cream project pan. This project was created by Steph and DaLin from Word Processing, and they will of course be linked in my description box if for some reason you aren't following them. In this project you choose between 3 or 6, 4 or 6, something like that. A relatively small number of items of cream or liquid products, no powder products allowed, and that is because cream and liquid products go bad faster. I believe I skipped my update last month because I was just all over the place. I don't have the best progress to share with you, but I did want to hop on and give you an update on where I'm at with some of these products. So let's just dive in. My usage is for 2 months, kicking it off with my Cover FX Blurring Primer. I did use this 12 times, bringing me up to 88 total uses, and I'm now down at this Sharpie line here. It is getting quite thin. The edges here are starting to lift up a bit. It's getting harder to get product out. I think there's some air in here as well, but that is where like I could push the sides down, and at that point product started coming out of the end. So that's where I marked it, but I'm making good steady progress on this guy, and I really think this will be done before the end of the summer. I'm working on my L'Oreal True Match Lumi. I only have 3 uses marked, but that cannot be right because I made a new line from here to here, so I'm not sure how that happened. I've used this foundation 50 times and we're at the narrow part of the bottle now, so I really feel like this should go relatively quickly. If 50 uses brought me down to here, you know what I mean, then I think, 20, 30 uses would be pushing it maybe. I could have this finished. This is very glowy. I'm not wearing it today. But this is very glowy for the warmer months, but the color is great for me. So I'm going to use this with more mattifying primers. It actually works great with this Cover FX Blurring Primer, but I need to really think about what other products I'm mixing this with if I don't want it to melt off my face. The goal is to finish that one as well. I've only used ColourPop Telepathy 2 times in the last 2 months for a total of 4 uses in this project. My goal is to hit pan on this. I find this discouraging because it is very dried out. It still applies beautifully, so I'm not saying it's like expired and ready to be thrown away, but because it's not that like creamy emollient texture, this is not moving. There is no dip, like the pattern hasn't even really worn off, and yet I'm still able to use it. My goal is to hit pan on this, but I think I will roll this out. I think it's next month that is the refresh for this project. If it was this month, oops, I will be refreshing next month. I will try and use this a couple more times. It does go well with some other products I'm already panning, but I have a summery shade Super Shock that I would really like to use instead. And then I have 2 cream / liquid cheek products that I have a 15 use goal on both. The first is my Tarte Seychelles Cream Bronzer. I've used this 4 times, 4 out of 15. Again, I don't know if that's accurate. I am wearing this today. I really love the tone of this bronzer. I like this formula a lot actually. I think in 15 uses I could have some like really great progress going on. And lastly, I have the Rare Beauty Liquid Blush in the shade Joy. I am not wearing this today, but this is the most beautiful, vibrant, sunburn kind of color blush. I love it so much. The way I've been liking to use this is I usually pump my foundation out on the back of my hand, and then I typically don't use every last drop of foundation. So once I then apply my concealer, and if I'm using the cream bronzer, if I'm using a cream highlighter, and then I will put a dot of this right dabbed into whatever foundation is left, then grab my blush brush and kind of mix them together and apply them that way. I feel like that gives a good staying power and not too overpowering of a color. Joy, I think, is more suited for someone that's not as fair as I am, but I just love vibrant blush. I love it. Sometimes I feel like I do look clownish, but I don't care. It makes me happy. I've only used this 2 times, 2 out of my 15 uses, but I'm so excited to use it even more, and I'm wondering if I will be able to see like visible progress on this product after the 15 uses. Like, will that make a dent in this? I recommend getting your hands on the minis for the Rare Beauty blushes if you really want to try them, because they're so pigmented. A little goes a long way. I waited on the holiday set last year when I really wanted it, and then it was sold out by the time the VIB sale came around. So this fall, when their holiday set releases, if it has shades I like, of course, I will be jumping on it and paying full price ASAP. That's how much I love that blush. Also curious about the Juvia's Place one. Angelica said that they are very, very similar and the price difference is crazy. That is a very quick update for me. Who's happy I didn't ramble on too much? Just a little bit. I'm making very slow progress on this project, and part of me was like, oh, why did I do Partners in Cream again? This is what happened the other year I did this project. Is cream and liquid products are not what I immediately reach for. So I am having some difficulties. Also, I'm working on like 5 blushes and 4 bronzers or something crazy like that. So I just need to be picking up the frequency in which I'm doing my makeup and focus and make some more progress. I hope to refresh next month my Super Shock shadow and be able to make new lines on these 2 products. I'm hoping to finish by the end of the summer. That will be really amazing. How are you doing on your Partners in Cream project pan? Or if you aren't doing this project, are you focusing on some cream and liquid products and other projects? I would love to chat with you in the comments. If you did enjoy today's video, give it a thumbs up so that I know, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!